How's it going, guys? I'm your host Korriban Gaming. Welcome back to this week's DragonFable video, and for today we have another Reimagined release. So this week we have we return to the Driver settlement of Haven. With the Rose and a flock of dragons both bearing down on Haven, the Driver have reluctantly accepted the aid of the Wind. Now all you can do is prepare for war. This mini war rerun has a maximum wave counter of 2000 waves and a total of 1 million waves. So maximum wave counter, I assume that you can only hit a total of 2000 waves per character. This being said though, the war does give defenders medals, so those of you guys who are looking to farm defenders medals, you guys can go ahead and check out my warring guide and my defenders medal guide. I will link the video to both of these in the top right corner of the screen right now. Okay, and a total of 1 million waves, so this should be a relatively fast war. Okay, only 1 million waves, and regardless of its completion, the finale will be released with either next Friday's release or when the war and the quest is finished, whichever comes first. Note that the as of not reimagined quest after the war will be locked until the conclusion of the siege of Haven. Rewards have also been updated to level 90. Alright, head over to Sulan Eska to take on the reimagined siege of Haven. Can't remember what the rewards are, but we'll check it out later. Also this week, the previous main story quest, Spark of the Soul, has had its ending updated to better portray the direction of certain motives. Interesting. So Spark of the Soul was only released last week, and it's kind of fast that they are deciding to change their mind with it and go a different direction this week. I am not sure if you want to check that out again. Maybe I will, just to see if anything has changed or if there's any big changes, okay? There have also been a few other updates and fixes. The book, The Last Stand of Aishin, has been updated and edited with minor adjustments. Interesting. Okay, so this, for those of you guys who don't know, this is actually a actual book inside of the story whereby you can go ahead and read it. And Sirius or Inanitas actually pointed out that this was one of his favorite books inside my Q&A interview with him. You guys can go ahead and check out that video as well. So I don't really know what they changed about it, but I don't think we'll go and check that out. The True Mortal Saga quest Origins now has potion boxes scattered throughout. The hidden passageway is now more obvious and gives a notification when used. Interesting. Okay, so potion boxes scattered throughout. I guess that's to make the quest a little bit more easy. This quest, I believe, is the one with like many rooms and corridors, so it could be a pretty... It is a pretty long and tedious quest from what I remember, so I guess it's good that there's other forms of healing now. The True Mortal Saga quest Forest Gate no longer selects from a random pool of quests. Okay, the skip button to skip the final log puzzle in Archive E189L is now visible even before completing the quest. Okay, so I guess this is good for people who are having trouble with the puzzle, and really I think this is for the more casual people, the players who are not on like the Discord, the forums, you know, who don't watch YouTube videos, you know, just casuals playing the game. They have no idea of how the puzzle works. I guess this is quite a nice feature for them. Okay, so they can just skip through the time-consuming puzzle and get straight to the end if they don't want to bother themselves with that. In a Firewall quest, the search listed as North you mean a couple of quests? Okay, maybe a little bit of a accidental typo here with the S. A couple of dirt patches have been added to clarify alternate paths. Fixed a bug where death resistance could fail if the damage done was equal to the health remaining. Adjusted some tooltips regarding dexterity, updating them to match dexterity's current functionality. Okay, I think we'll check this out also, see what it says now. Fixed a bug where it was possible for stuns to fail against 0 immobility resistance. Weird bug, haven't encountered it before, but okay, good that it was fixed. Finally, as a forewarning, Chaos Weaver armor will no longer be available to purchase for characters under level 50 with next week's release. Wow, this is actually huge. Okay, so for those of you guys who don't know, Chaos Weaver armor is an armor that you can unlock after completing the entire Atomic Saga. Okay, in my opinion, that is probably one of the best sagas inside the game, and I think I may probably go through it again inside of my Let's Play DF series, but we'll see. Okay, so it's a very powerful armor. It costs 1800 DCs, and now looks like people under level 50 will no longer be able to get it. Interesting. If you complete the entire saga, I would assume you should be over level 50, or at least close to being over level 50. I can't think of any way whereby people will get the armor like before they reach level 50, unless they are a veteran looking to speed run the whole thing and just want to get the armor early on. Otherwise, if you're playing through the story normally, I think you should be over level 50 by the time you complete the Atomic Saga. So, okay. I guess this is just to lock the armor behind a level because it is just so ridiculously powerful, especially at lower levels. I'm okay with this change, I guess. It doesn't really affect the majority of the player base too much. Characters that already own armor will still be able to use it regardless of level. And that's all for this week. So if you guys are still under level 50, don't like to grind a lot, will probably still take a long time to reach level 50, but still really want to play with the Chaos Weaver armor, then you guys can quickly go ahead and speed run through the entire Atomic Saga and, you know, get yourselves the armor before it is locked behind level 50 with next week's release, okay? In the meantime, Jasolix is working on new Pirate and Ninja customization options. Here's an in-progress preview of Ninja. Wow, very nice. Pirate class, most often used with like guesses and pets, like a sort of Beastmaster build. Unfortunately, it's not really used now because guesses are no longer available inside of the inn. I hope they find a way to change that someday and probably like make us let us still be able to use guesses inside the inn. I don't know how the balancing for that will go, but hopefully they will bring guesses back, so at least pirate will see some use. Sure, there's uses for pirates outside of like a Beastmaster build, but I would say it's not as effective. Okay, as for ninja, other than its 4 shields, it has super low damage output. I don't know if we'll see a reimagined to the Ninja class. I hope we do, along with the art update. That would be really good, but Ninja just got an... No, not just. Ninja actually did get an update already, quite a while back, but it's still not really on par with the standard of the other armors nowadays. Apart from its 4 shields, it doesn't have anything else going for it, and its damage is just super low. I don't know how good it is with the new dexterity change, but from what I've been hearing and seeing, still not many people play Ninja, so I guess it is still kind of underwhelming. Okay, so hopefully they'll bump up the class a bit. And yeah, that's basically all there is to say for the design notes. Now let's go ahead and check out the dexterity stat first. Let's see what it says. We have a bunch of stuff to go through. Okay, stat chainer. So dexterity increases pierce damage done to foes, and damage done by dot effects. Interesting. Okay, nice. Looks like it's been updated pretty nicely. And now we'll check out the Siege quest Reimagined, and then we will probably check out the Spark of the Soul quest once again. I will probably just skip through the combat and the first part, and then like just jump straight to the end to see what has changed. Okay, to the war. Nikki as a guest. Ooh, this is interesting. I have not seen Nikki before. Is this new? I haven't played this quest in a super long time. Rita as a guest. We've all seen that before, but Nikki not really. Okay, let's we can talk. It's chaos out on the front lines. The Rose and the Dragons are working together. While they've pincered Haven, they fight each other when they meet on the battlefield. And we are caught in the middle. But we are unified and hold a strong defensive position. With both sides bent on the destruction of Haven, it's all we can do to survive in the conflict. I have confidence we'll hold them off. Keep that optimism, Nikki. I can only imagine things will escalate from here. Okay, so let's see. Taking a stand. Have we seen this before? I don't think we have. Okay. Hold on, let me just hide my helmet first so you guys can see the facial expressions. Okay. I guess you are as prepared as we are going to be. Yeah. How are you holding up? Working with Clockin and Driver must be a new experience for you. It's definitely different from before. Before I was frozen, I mean. I can imagine, but what matters is that you're taking action. You're not standing aside and letting the Rose do as they wish. You're helping to protect those that need protecting. You seem very passionate about that. I am. When the Rose started hunting dragons, the other Dragon Lords decided to flee. To hide away and let the politics of Green Guard sort themselves out. They were content to seek refuge for Dragon's grasp, while others suffered at the hands of the Rose. I couldn't abide that, nor could my partner Ogni. So we left, and eventually we found Kara. The Dragon Lords are hiding. They call it preparing or maintaining a stance of non-intervention. They talk about how they don't want the people to be dependent on them, and nonsense about how they must balance instinct and nobility. I call it cowardice. And you're the only Dragon Lord who disagreed. You and Ogni were the only pair who left. There were quite a few of us with doubts, but due to Dragon Grass's isolation, news of the Rose was slow to reach us. When we finally got word of what happened at the Sanctuary, well, I lost my temper and when it was decided to yet again not intervene. Ogni and I left. I still keep in touch with my old friends. I hope with time and more evidence of the Rose's wrongdoings, I can bring them around to join the Vein. Sounds like a worthy effort. Indeed, and I won't give up. While I may hold resentment towards the Dragon Lords and Dragons of Dragon's Grasp, I hold faith that they'll do the right thing eventually. Yeah. Any word from Ogni? Ooh. Oh no. Get ready. They are going beyond us any moment. I think they left out the 2 here. Small grammatical error. They are here. Everyone, get ready. The dragons and the rose have arrived. Alright, let's go. Complete. It's time to fight. Oh no, I forgot to turn on the music. Damn. Let's just see what music plays. Okay, I just really want to hear the music. I apologize for that. Because I was going through the design notes earlier, I didn't want to, you know, have the music in the way. Okay, it's this soundtrack. Alright, we've heard this before. Pretty good soundtrack. Ooh, and this by far has to be one of my favorite soundtracks inside of DF. The one at the start of this battle. You know, this one? Yeah, really, really good soundtrack. Ooh, so it's a different soundtrack now. We'll see what Nikki can do. Let's see what skills Nikki has. Fury, Furious Onslaught. Ooh. Oh, okay. Nikki is pretty strong. Nature damage. Can bring her outside of this wall though. Okay, let's do attack. 1 hit. Interesting. Okay. I really like this soundtrack too. So go ahead and get farming for your Defender's Medal item, guys. Okay, and also just a PSA for those of you guys who missed it. The cost for getting the Defender's Medals accessories, the necklace, belt, and ring have been greatly reduced. So previously it cost about like 2,000 plus DMs for each one. Now it costs us only like 800 plus or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, don't quote me on those numbers, but it has been significantly reduced. So now is a great time to go ahead and farm for your Defender's Medals items. Okay, Defender's Medals, we'll keep that, even though we don't really need it. Okay, so can we bring Nikki along with us? Yes, she can bring Nikki outside of the wall. Okay, so her Fury attack is pretty good. She has 100 bonus, which means she's pretty good as a guest, okay, for hitting through monster shields. Now let us go ahead and check out the Spark of the Soul, shall we? Let's look at the ending of that. By the way, I also already did all of the quests and farm for the incomplete Lagon Black back piece, as well as farm for 10 proclamation medals. Not sure if we'll need more or less of those, but I can always farm for more of those when there's needed. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, so I assume the first part is the same. In that case, I'll probably just skip through the first part and not listen to them talk. I do apologize if they change something in the first part. I'm not going it through, but I just really want to see what else we have here. Okay, so just do Furious Onslaught here. Nice. Oops. Oh, so your guesses actually get damaged by that as well. That's an interesting tidbit that I did not know about. Okay. Good thing there's a healing pad here, so it's not that bad. Yeah, Nikki could be a new best guest to bring along actually, judging at how much damage she does from a Fury. It's a 9-turn cooldown, which is pretty long, but it's good for early burst, I would say. It is pretty expensive for MP wise though, at 50 MP, and nowadays after the guest changes, they don't exactly have a lot of MP, so it's about 10 users before you have to drink a health pot, which I guess is fine since it does have a long cooldown. Okay, so it does about 600 plus damage. Wow, that's pretty good actually. Just skip. Ooh. 400 plus, that hits hard. Oh man. Sorry guys, I'm not paying attention. I apologize for that. Oh, blast will do more damage. Okay, we'll just do blast instead then. Man, 101 HP left. Okay. Oh, and I think he just inflicted a stun. Interesting. Okay, so reaching the end now. Man, come on. 8 health. You freaking kidding me? Skill of this guy. Let's attack this guy. Geiger's outrage. Oh, he heals a little bit as well. I did not notice this before. So he should get a full heal before the battle. Okay, so this should be the ending, I guess. Let's see. I am Prince. I'm not going to read through it. Okay, I'll just point out any differences that I notice. Okay, and of course we have this. Oof. Okay, so let's get started. Lagom reactive armor. Oh yes. How could I have forgotten? Yes, that stupid MPM shield, right? Yeah, okay, so there's no point for me bringing a guest and a pet with that stupid reactive armor in play. Oof. That hit hard. That hit hard too. We'll do Seek, I guess. Yep, he should be down. Oh, okay, my Doom Blast Wall. Okay, never mind. Okay, so let's see the differences now, if we can. Such barbarity, such indignity. What man? Okay, the Beyond is an incredible place. It's not like back home. Having been defeated, I cannot argue that my strategy was a mistake. But I know that Father won't listen to you. His conquests have brought the manufactory much glory. He'll see this as a challenge. Father will have to see for himself. I expect he'll come around too. I should like to spare his pride, the fate that mine befell, but I guess that's up to the Beyondlings. Beyondlings, if your intent is to close the rift, you had best hurry. Word of my defeat has surely spread and my father is on the way. Yeah, let's go everyone. I don't suppose you need to carry me as well. Okay, another chattering snack. No one's offering to carry me. Man, I never get tired of this. I never get tired of this. Okay. Looks like all is about similar so far. I can't really spot any differences. If there were, it's probably very small. Maybe the differences is with Jania. Let's see. Okay. The soul and the body. The study of forbidden magics. Okay. Soul weaving. What makes the forbidden forbidden? It's the same, and of course you get a lot of freaking walking around with Jania. Flesh can be easily manipulated, cut, burned, or otherwise harmed, which leaves the soul. What makes the soul so hard to? The weaver's soul threads. The threads that connect one to the mana core. Okay, I think this is new, if I am not wrong. So Jania's sudden realization. Okay, I think that part was new. Then this shapes the perspective of the Oculus disaster. Sorry guys, my memory is just really poor because I'm playing through so many different quests and everything every single day. I can't exactly remember. If it happened like a week ago, I'll probably remember it, but if it's like more than that, I'll probably forgot. Okay. The resulting overflow was not the latent power of the subject, but rather the result of forcing a conduit to the mana core. Okay, very technical stuff here that Jania's wondering about. Yes, more walking around. Following that logic, then the soul is therefore limited, and depending on its strength, then how does a focus stone work? If mana is passed to us from the mana core by threads, and when creating a focus stone we pass mana to the stone, then the process used to create focus stones must be inherently related to manipulating the threads of mana. A starting point to extrapolate from. If I can figure out how to pull on these threads, combined with my theoretical spell work from before, it's for the sake of everyone on law. I'm sorry, lost soul, but I remember your sacrifice. Ooh, so it goes on to talk about this thing that's in her container over here. That's interesting. Okay. So threads and sparks, blueprints. We'll pass that up. And rewards have also been updated to level 90. Not sure what rewards they are talking about. I guess we'll only see the rewards after the war completes. So you can't really see the war. Note that as of yet, not really imagined because after a war will be locked. Yeah, okay, I think we'll only see the rewards after the end of this war. So going to have to wait till next week to find out. And yeah, that's going to do it for this week's DragonFable video, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more of such future content. Till the next time, I'm your host, Korriban Gaming. Peace out.